Now, let's talk about gift giving when it comes to having a loved one with substance abuse issues. My name is Jennifer Manili, and I have been helping families for over 6 years that have loved ones with substance abuse issues. And I can tell you that gift giving is a hot topic, especially around the holidays and birthdays and stuff, because all parents really want is to figure out how to give a gift that they're not going to pawn, they're not going to sell or trade, and something meaningful too that they will actually really enjoy, because just not giving them a gift doesn't really feel great for the families, especially the ones that I work with. Maybe it does, but you're watching this probably because it doesn't feel great and you want to have some ideas. So really what I would like to do is start with a couple of things that are not great gifts, and then we'll go into some creative ideas. All right, let's get into it. So one of the things that's not a really great gift is electronics. It's way too easy for people to sell, pawn, and trade. Now, I know that if you've been going through some of this stuff for a while, this list may seem pretty obvious to you. I am just going to say it anyway, especially for those parents that may be a little bit newer on and they're like, I don't know anything and what to do and what to watch out for. So that's what this list is the not good gifts. And the electronics is way too easy for people to sell, pawn, and trade. Tools. Tools is something that's also way too easy to sell, pawn, and trade. So tools is another one that is not a good idea. Now, some of the newer parents of dealing with this situation, they'll immediately go to, well, I'm just going to give them gift cards. My family did it. I know thousands of other families have done this because they're like, I know I can't give them cash, so I'm going to give them a gift card. And what I'll say is that traditionally gift cards can be sold for 50% of the value. So like example, if you give them $100 gift card, depending on what the gift card is, especially if it's like a generalized like Visa card, it can go anywhere from $30 to $50 on the streets. It's about 50%. You're not going to get much more than 50%. And depending on how desperate your loved one is, it could probably go even lower than that. And it's also, conditioned on exactly like what the gift card is. If it's to like a basic clothing store, you're probably going to get less. I should not have to say this next one, which is cash. But if I don't say it, then people will say I didn't say that, even though when I say it, it should be unsaid. But I'm going to say it anyway. Cash. Let's not give them cash. Let's get into some good ideas now for what you can do for your loved one. This is not an exhaustive list. There is a lot of other really good ideas. This is just to help you maybe create and think through for yourself and for your loved one of what they may really enjoy. So I'm going to go through this pretty quickly, and hopefully that will help kind of generate some ideas for you. So something that is on here is personalized items. The more personalized it is, the better. And yes, of course, it's going to be personal to them. But even if you can get them things with like their names on it, but in a good and creative way, like I think one of my friends one time, and this has nothing to do with substance abuse issues, I graduated from college and she got me a nameplate that you would see like on people's desks and stuff with my name on it. Right. It was a sweet gift and I love it and I still have it. And this was quite a few years ago and it still sits on my desk. Another one that is like hobby related items. I had a client one time, their son was really into creating and making clothes. And so we thought that maybe fabric would be a good idea. So something like that, like hobby related gifts. Another good idea is gift baskets. I mean, personally, I love gift baskets. You can fill the gift baskets with all of their favorite stuff, their candy, their snacks, all the things that they really enjoy. It's something that can't be traded or sold. Drug dealers don't really want your chips, right? They just don't. Um, Another good idea is journals. Now, maybe your loved one isn't into journaling, and so I wouldn't go there. But if they are into journaling, A really nice journal could be something that is a good gift. Another good gift is a subscription to something. It can't be sold, it can't be transferred, it can't be your drug dealer does not want your subscription to some app on the phone, right? So you can get them like maybe a year subscription to something that you think that they would really enjoy. You can also go for like a spa day or a massage. I mean, massages are not that expensive, but it's also really hard to transfer a massage. I'm sure that there are drug dealers out there that would really enjoy a massage and they may want to buy the massage, but not typically. That's not typically how that goes down. And I think you can also make it so that the only person that can come in and get that massage is the person with the name on the gift certificate. So that's another really good idea. Clothes. Clothes are a good idea. Clothes, maybe not necessarily though, where like that are on the higher end that you can go in and sell them for not very much money. So maybe just like kind of some medium range type of clothes, maybe take them to go clothes shopping. If they don't want to do that, well, then they don't want to do that. But then maybe they don't get a gift because you can always say you have a choice in this or nothing, right? And then if they choose nothing, then it's their choice to choose nothing. And then we have to live with that. So anyway, I hope that this list was at least somewhat helpful to you, just to create and generate some ideas. This is something that I'm pretty good at. So if you want some more ideas, or none of this really resonated with you, and nor did it spark any good ideas, but you would like some help, why don't you just give me a call? You can actually schedule a free call on my website. We can go through this. I'm pretty good at it. So go hit up my website, maniliconsulting.com, or you can just send me a direct email and we can set a time up, Jennifer@maniliconsulting.com, and happy gift giving.